Good morning. It's Wednesday morning and it's time for meditation. And so, what I'd like to talk about this morning is divine order. Divine order is something that we all know about and we often recognize after it's happened, not before it's happened, but after it's happened. And I think we all have things in our lives that aren't exactly something we would want there, but they are things that happen to us, things that we go through, whether it be a health challenge, a relationship challenge, a financial challenge, uh, any kind of situation. And sometimes when you're in the middle of it, it's really hard to see divine order. When you get on the other side of it, though, you look back and say, wow, that I didn't realize that, this is why this was happening, or this is why um, I had to go through that. And so, what I'd like to do maybe now is to help you not look back, but look forward and look within to have divine order working for you and being conscious of it. Garth Brooks did a song called Thank God for Unanswered Prayer. And I just love the idea of that, because oftentimes we pray for things that we think are going to be the right way or the best thing. And God doesn't answer those prayers because they weren't what was right. So, so what I would like to do is kind of give you a 5-step process to think about divine order. Um, and one of those is to center yourself. And you know how to do that in a way that, just like this morning, the meditation, we're going to try to center ourselves. But centering yourself within and looking at things in a different way, is one step of the process to allow divine order to be working and you to be conscious of it. So let's try to center ourselves right now and do some deep breathing and just kind of come into yourself and breathe in and out in a way that will calm you down and center you. Breathe in deeply 3 times. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Feel yourself being calm. And be in the present moment. When you are in the present moment, you are more likely to see divine order is there and working for us. Now, as you're still having your eyes closed, look with your inner eyes. When you look out into the world and you see things in the news that upset you, or chaos, or weather issues, or that, look with your inner eyes. Look deeper than the surface and connect with that divine order, that everything is working together for good, even though it may not appear that way. Don't look with your human eyes. Look with your inner eyes, your spiritual eyes. An example of this might be in late in late December, there was 17 feet of snow up around Lake Tahoe. Everybody was really worried that it would be the worst year. And yet, they haven't had snow since then. So what they didn't know then is they really needed that snow. That is looking with your inner eyes, knowing that what you may see with your outer eyes may not necessarily be what appears. And keeping with those inner eyes, maybe take a situation that you're in right now, and you're looking with your outer eyes, and you're feeling upset or worried or concerned or anxious. Look at that situation right now with inner eyes, knowing that divine order is working and that you don't have the answers. You shouldn't be controlling things. You need to let go and let God use divine order to make whatever that situation be what it needs to be. Nothing you have control over. Something that divine order is working in. It's one of the ways to help you do this is to basically guard the doorway. You have a conscious mind. Your conscious mind right now is having thoughts go through it as we're trying to meditate. But in that conscious mind, there is a doorway that you can control and stop those thoughts of chaos and worry and burdens and whatever. Just stop those thoughts. Let those thoughts float out and be the doorway that guards your consciousness and allows your consciousness to be only those things that are spiritually centered in the now, and realize that part of letting go and letting things flow is to be at that doorway of consciousness, not to let thoughts that shouldn't be in your conscious mind arrive there. So you're centered and you're looking with inner eyes and you're guarding that doorway. The next is to just be still. Just like that Bible verse, be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that things will work out. Things will work together for good. Just knowing that. Showing up knowing that whatever is going on, which you cannot see and you cannot know, is taking care of everything that needs to be taken care of. Everything is working together for your good, for the highest good. Be still and know. So we've centered ourselves. We've looked with inner eyes. We're guarding the doorway to our consciousness. We're being still and being in the present and knowing everything works together for good. And the fifth step is just to practice. Practice, practice, practice. If you have something going on in your life that starts to concern you or worry you, go through these steps. Practice these steps. And be forever grateful that some of the prayers you've asked for were unanswered and divine order prevailed. Divine order is our right. Divine order is our might. Divine order is the wisdom that will carry us through. So let's just take Another moment at the end of this to be still and know that divine order is working before you. Divine order is working around you. And divine order is working within you. Knowing that Spirit is always there. Always, always surrounding us. And things are working together for good. So be centered. Look with your inner eyes. Guard that doorway to your consciousness. Be still and know that God is there and everything is working together for good. And practice. We are God's children. Let's take a few breaths in and out and come to this present moment. Come back. Open your eyes. And I have 3 affirmations for you for today. I said one of them frequently this morning. Everything works together for good. Everything works together for good. Everything works together for good. Divine order is mine. Divine order is mine. Divine order is mine. My life is blessed with divine order. My life is blessed with divine order. My life is blessed with divine order. That last one was from James Dillett Freeman. My life is blessed with divine order. So go have a wonderful day and try to keep that divine order active in your life. And remember those step processes. Center yourself. Look with your inner eyes. Guard that doorway to your consciousness. Be still and know everything is working together for good. And practice as many times as you need to. As many times as you need to.